Hello, everybody. I am your host. This is Jessica Koch, and this is Profound Professionals. It's an interview series that's been coming to you for 9 years. We bring industry experts from all over the world. They help improve your personal life or they help you grow your business. Today we have Tabitha, one of my favorite names. She is the corporate escape Sherpa. I mean, like that is a thing. That sounds like a really, really creative thing. She's helping women build businesses they love and then create the escape plan, for career advancement. She does leadership coaching. She is an author, a keynote, a podcaster. She is the chief operations of Officer Wet and Wild Adventures. And her goal, one of her really big goals, and I think this is a really inspiring goal, is to pet all the dogs. All the dogs. Just pet
Every
all the
dog.
dogs. We love all the dogs. I have a cat, but dogs are good too. So I love that. Well, welcome, Tabitha.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Jessica. And now I'm just thinking about going out and petting all the dogs. I need to get some on my list today.
I love that. Well, tell us how you got this really fancy schmancy Escape Sherpa title for the corporate world for business, women in business. Talk to us about that journey and story.
Absolutely. So I spent a long time in corporate, more than 30 years, more than 20 years of that time, I was advancing my career through various leadership roles and really loved my career until I didn't.
Mm.
And about 4 years before I left my corporate life, I started dabbling in the coaching space, kind of figuring out what's next. And I started building a coaching business to help midlife women prepare for career advancement, which
Mhm.
I love. It was so fun. Toward the end of 2024, I kind of sat down with myself and I said, Self, are we doing the best thing right now for our clients? Are we serving the people that we can serve the best? Are we feeling energized and motivated? And I said, Self, here are a couple things. The women I had been working with over the past year, a lot of them were not interested in advancing their careers. They were interested in doing what I did and building that escape plan. So, starting to figure out what's next. What is that pre-retirement? What do I do if, I'm offered that great corporate early retirement plan and I don't want to go find another job?
Mhm.
And as I was talking to various friends and women and gosh, a couple of lucky men, I always say, who have started building and going through this, I realized that was really inspiring me. And being able to help them understand that there's so much value in building before you leap has just helped them grow and succeed even faster, which has been a lot of fun.
Now, is this one-on-one, group, online courses, all online services? How are you sharing this information with your clients now?
Great question. So, most of it is going to be through my new group program, which is actually kicking off next month,
Mm.
where we'll be spending 12 weeks going through all the things.
Mhm.
There's a lot of mistakes that we make when we leave a leadership role. And a
Mhm.
lot of it has to do with the fact that our identity is so tightly ingrained in our corporate space that
Mhm.
once we become entrepreneurs, we're sitting there thinking, who am I? What am I doing? And we're looking to a lot of people for guidance. And often the people we look to aren't familiar with the corporate leadership mindset, and they're not always the best fit. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're amazing, but sometimes they're not. So I want to help women build that path and give them the resources, community, and support that they need.
And you're doing
Uh,
this in a virtual group setting that's coming up
yeah,
soon. Now, how do they
great
find
question.
that?
The easiest way to find that is just pop over to my LinkedIn profile, Tabitha Jones. The website is building as fast as it can. We're getting
Yeah,
everything set
I get
as
it.
usual, as entrepreneurs flying the plane, still
That's
putting it
right.
together.
I love that. I love that. Okay, give everybody a tip, something they can do today.
A tip is just take one action. Don't sit there in that perfection paralysis or the can I, should I, would I, could I. Write down your idea. Write down what is your big idea? What is your dream? What lights you up? And then let's start working on that path forward so that you can take that out into the world and really shine.
I always use an accountability partner, but I love that you were able to like sit down and coach yourself and ask yourself these questions and be in that coaching seat with yourself. I highly recommend getting a coach like Tabitha and getting an accountability partner, but don't be afraid to also have a conversation and check in with yourself to see what is it that you really want most. Now, one of the things that we love, and all of you out there watching are typing already because you know it's coming. Put the cause that you care about in the comments. We want to inspire time, treasure, or talent, or just someone to do something good today, or have some awareness of a cause that someone really needed and didn't know existed. What's a cause that's close to your heart?
So there are several. One of the main causes is a local food pantry in my area. It's Blessed to be a Blessing Ministries, and we actually go out and deliver food to families in need to help them really make those ends meet, and making sure that people, children especially, have food in their bellies so they can do well in school. It's just so important, and I love being able to help and volunteer.
I love that. I love that. How about a book? And you guys keep typing. If you're an author, write all those books that inspired your personal life, helped you grow your business, the ones you've written yourself, get them in the comments, get them in the chat. We want to hear from you. But Tabitha, how about a book that inspired your personal life or helped you grow your business?
So my recent read, which I am in love with, is 10x is easier than 2x. It is amazing. It
Keep hearing
helps
about
us.
that one. That's awesome.
Oh, add it to your list if you got to do it on Audible, whatever it is, because
Mhm.
it just really starts helping you elevate your thinking as you're building and growing your business. And the tips just fire off through the entire book.
I love that. Okay. So 10x is easier than 2x. Is that right?
It
All
is.
right. Okay. So if you're out there and watching and thinking, wait, I can inspire someone's personal life, I can help them grow their business, I need to be on this show, we want you. Reach out to my team and we'll let you know just how to get on Profound Professionals so that we can feature you next. But before we go, we're going to talk about your book. What's a book that you've written, Tabitha?
So I wrote Promotion Ready in 3 months. It is the Women's Guide to Career Advancement, and it covers all of the actionable overlooked strategies that women face. And the really interesting thing is, when I wrote the book, I was super focused on career advancement for women.
Right.
As I've shifted, every single strategy applies to entrepreneurship and building your business. So I would love to just say, take a read and grab some of those really easy strategies.
I love that. Grab her book. And where can they find it?
It is available on Amazon.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Now, how about, you know what? I'm going to say, Tabitha, it's been lovely to have you on the show, and I hope you've enjoyed it.
Absolutely, Jessica.
We want you to share with us just one final thought as we go today, a piece of information or inspiration as we make our way for the day.
Oh my gosh. As someone who works with women in the midlife space, I just want to remind you, it is never too late. It is never too late to make a pivot. It is never too late to make a change. And it's never too late to say, hey, I want to go do something different. So those are my words. It's never too late.
I love that. And I totally agree with you. And I am your host, Jessica Koch. This is another Profound Professionals. And until next time, everybody out there, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Bye, everybody.